Iconoclast Speaks.
Welcome back to the Iconoclast Speaks. I am the Iconoclast, and this is Dad Bod. Because F-Boy is done with his beer cleanse, and he just drank way too much and couldn't make it. So he's around here somewhere. You might see him stumble by, but he's not coherent. And also, we're going to talk about something that F-Boy has no idea about. We're going to talk about parenting. And as far as we know, F-Boy has no kids. He may have some that he's just unaware of. Because, you know, there's a lot he doesn't remember.
Right.
So like, I have 5 kids. You have.
I have 2 kids so far.
So far, see. So
right.
You'll probably have more.
Hopefully,
maybe.
yeah. That's the plan. So I don't know. It comes up pretty common. I don't know why. It's pretty funny. I think a lot of times I know a lot of couples that have like more. They have like kids, or they're planning on having kids, and the men always want to have more kids than the women. Yeah. Probably because they don't have to do anything about it. They're just like they just have like more things to snuggle with, and then they just kind of like, all right, see you guys later.
And the woman has to do more work for that period of time.
Yeah, I mean,
and then even
all of it.
Yeah, even in the birthing and everything, you're just there.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, like for me, like when we had our first kid, and that was 14 years ago.
My first kid was 4 years ago.
See, okay, so well, my last kid was 4 years ago.
Oh, nice.
So see, there you go. So, but I I remember, thinking I'm gonna be like responsible, and I was like, what, 30 at the time, maybe 31. I can't remember. It was close, somewhere in there.
I think I might have been 23. I think I was 23. Yeah.
Well, my wife was 23, and I was in she was 24 at the time, and I was 31, I think. But I just remember the fear that now I had to like be responsible for this creature.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at, okay, is this a good idea for me? But I remember everyone always saying, oh, having kids is a blessing. You're going to love being a dad. And I was terrified of being, and I am at times. Like when I go home and there's 5 kids running at me.
Daddy,
holy crap. I go, when's the blessing going to happen? But no, I mean, I see it at times. Like it's awesome. But then at times it's still like the thought that now like Link is going into high school. That I'm like, holy crap.
Oh, so your oldest kid is a boy?
Yeah. Okay. And then, so I have 3 girls and 2 boys.
Okay. I have a daughter and a son, and it's funny because what you described is this feeling that I had when my wife got sick of my second kid.
Oh yeah.
I didn't have it with the first kid. I was like, cool, sweet, I got a daughter coming, let's hang out. And then when we were trying to figure out, they were like, oh, do you know like the gender yet? And like we went to the doctor for like the gender thing, and my wife was like, they're like, obviously I know you don't care either way. It's not like we're gonna get rid of it if it's the wrong one, but like which one would you prefer? And I was like, honestly, I just want to have another daughter because I already know how that works. So far, at least, I'm not gonna have to like figure out And then also just like I feel like it's more of a role model situation thing that I didn't have before.
Yeah, cause
with my daughter, like I still had to like not be a piece of crap, but like I had to like love her and stuff, and like teach her like, like, I guess like around about like what men are, and like how they're supposed to treat you and stuff like that. But like, when they were like, oh, it's a boy, I was like not even excited for like a couple of minutes. I was like freaked out big time. I was like, oh crap, and like dude, so it's like, aren't you? I was like, yeah, no, it's great. We're gonna have him.
We're gonna be great. And like, well, for me, it was like, I remember when we found out we were getting a boy. Like one of the other things that terrified me was, because that curse that your parents put on you. I don't know if your parents ever did that, but like I was a jerk growing up, and I was a horrible child. And my mom's like, one day I hope you have a kid just like you. Yeah. And then I was thinking, oh crap, it's about to happen, and it kind of has. He is literally a lot like me, but then there's parts of him that he's taken what I used to do and he's gone and made it 10 times. In my mind, I'm like, there's no way I was this bad or this stupid that I would make these choices. And I'm like,
well, because at the time they're not stupid, so you don't even realize. So like you're thinking back about what you did and you have no clue.
Yeah, I was like, man, I know I didn't think that dumbly. And,
you did.
What? Yeah, I'm sure I did.
I just did it. I was just there.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
But my wife is like very like calm and like kind of like very sweet, and both of my kids are like me. They're not like her.
Oh, they're not sweet.
They're monsters. Well, no, my daughter is super sweet, and she's like kind of like hyper emotional, and then like like if you're like she'll like go like cry, and you're like, well, you feel kind of bad, but also like she did something that you had to like correct her on, but they're both just like crazy.
Yeah.
They're just like
maniacs. Well, like for me, it's also crazy because like I look at each of my kids and I don't know why, but in general, I kind of always think that they're going to be kind of similar, but none of them. They're all completely different mental and the way like my one son, he's hilarious and he's funny, but he's conniving and manipulative. Then my next oldest daughter, she'll anything you ask her to do, she'll do it and go beyond what you ask. Like if you're like, hey Laura, could you clean the living room? And she's like, she'll kind of be like, oh, I always have that. But then she'll clean the living room, foyer, kitchen, dining room.
Oh, nice.
And so then,
that's pretty cool.
And then my other daughter,
we just started
kind of a drama girl.
Chores.
Oh, right, chores, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
How old are they now?
My daughter's 4.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm not sure like when you're supposed to introduce like allowance and stuff. But we were just kind of telling her to do stuff. Really? No, it's awesome. We
do kind of.
Okay, legitimately, my daughter, my wife was like, here's what happened. We wanted my daughter to learn our address and my wife's phone number.
Okay.
And I was like Evelyn, because she was like kind of like fumbling through it. She didn't really have it. And then I was like, all right, Evelyn, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna learn it. We're gonna help you practice whenever you want. But then, out of the blue, I'm just going to, like, pop out. And I'm going to quiz you one time. If you don't get it, then you don't get it. I'm going to come back later. So you have to know it all the time. It's not just, like, practice, and then all of a sudden say it. I was like, I'll give you $20. And she was like... Nice. She learned it in, like, a week and a half.
Nice.
Yeah, she knows the whole thing, front to back. No sweat. She still knows it. So...
I'll learn your stuff, too.
I did not think she was going to learn it that quickly. So I was like, oh, crap. So she kept being like, "What, you want to test me?" And I'd be like, "Not yet." We're like, "Oh crap, we're gonna get $20." But then
payday wasn't there soon.
So I got it right. So I gave her the $20. I tested her. She got it. I gave her the $20. Then she went to the toy store like with this $20, and she was just like, "Oh crap! Like I did something cool, and I got this, and now I can do whatever I want with it." And then later that day, she was like, "Can I start like working around the house for money?" And we were like, "Yes,
Nice.
Yes, you definitely can." Yeah. So the other day, like. We're still kind of like trying to figure out like what our price point is.
Yeah.
Because we're not trying to spend a bunch of money, but we also want her to like, we don't want her to just not do it because then that defeats the whole purpose. And then it's like
Yeah.
Well, the economy. Yeah, it's economics. Yeah. So she just real quick. Two failed experiments I think is one of them was we told her that we'd give her a quarter if she put all of her clothes on hangers. Nice. And she got too frustrated with the hangers and she quit. Because we just left. We were just like, all right, here you go. We'll give you a quarter. See ya. Like, let us know when you're done. That didn't work. Because she was just like, whatever, it's not worth a quarter, I guess, is what she was thinking.
She's like,
and then
make it $1.
No, so then we were doing the dishes today. We were unloading the dishwasher. And I was like, okay, take all of the... I took all the knives out. And then I was like, all right, take all the kid dishes and put them away because the kid dish drawer is low, so she can get to them herself. So I was like, take them out of the dishwasher and put them away. Here's how you set like the sippy cups. You kind of like flip the lid over so that they're not sealed, so they don't get funky on the inside. They kind of look like that. Put them like that. All right, and I gave her like a step stool and I gave her all the silverware, and she ordered all the silverware and I made sure there was one on each one so she knew which one goes where. And I gave her 75 cents for that, and it was like way less work than the shirts were. Yeah, but she did it.
Yeah.
But I gave her, 75 cents, which still seems like not that much money, but to her, like, what if she didn't buy anything?
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. I also kind of hope she loses some of it.
Yeah.
So that she kind of like figures out how to like, you know, that like, I mean, I'm not going to give her any more money if she loses it.
Yeah,
like, she has to work for it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like we were saying, like my one daughter, like she works around, so we started paying her for because she's been helping out. And
how old is this one?
As she is, now she's going to be 13.
Roughly, you can give me a
she's going to be like
2-year age range.
She's going to be about 13. She's going to be 13 this year.
Oh, okay, cool.
And so, she's 12, but she will be 13. And
what's that? 7th grade? Grade?
Yeah, she's going to be in 7th grade.
Okay.
Or she's in 6th. I don't know. See, that's bad. See, I don't know.
Bad.
But
I don't know.
I know my oldest is going to high school.
I don't know anybody's birthday, man.
Yeah, he's going to high school. That's all I know next year. But like I actually, you remind me, I owe her money. Like, I owe her like a month's worth.
If she doesn't she doesn't hit you up for it, man. Don't give it to her.
Yeah.
Tell her to
and that's the thing is she's so sweet about it. She won't, like she knows. She'll like just hint at it. She goes, "So when am I gonna get paid?" And it's like, "Oh yeah. We got your money. It's coming."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Checks in the mail. Yeah.
And it's really funny. We've paid her before, and there's like one time like I paid her, and then I had to go get something, and I was like, "Dang it!" I was like, I have $20. I don't want to use my credit card, and the thing was like $30. She goes, "Oh, here, Dad. Here's $10." And it's like, so she's like the sweet, like, "Here's the money," and you're like, "Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna pay you back in interest." Yeah. And it's like I feel guilty, but like what's funny is like you said, going to a toy store, like she'll get the money and then she'll be like wanting to go. We'll take her to the store. And she will walk around and then really debate, do I want to spend my money on this? And sometimes she won't buy anything. Then my son is all about, what? Yeah, let's buy this Nerf gun. Boom! And then it's gone.
So that was another thing too that I wanted, which is why we decided to give her like quarters at a time.
Yeah.
Is that it's like she's gonna have to think about like all that.
Like where's it going?
Yeah, because like so when I gave her the $20, I think she got too much at once, and she was just like, okay, this just is a free toy. That's all this is. Like I got a free toy, and I can just pick it.
Yeah.
So then, when she went to the store, they didn't have what she went there to get, but she got something else, which I was kind of like, well, hold out.
Yeah.
Because I'm big on like, for like pretty much anything, if it's not like I'd rather, like, I've never bought a TV in my life. Because I don't have enough money yet to buy the TV that I want. Yeah. And I don't want to spend enough money on a TV. I mean, I have TVs. I've gotten free TVs. Yeah. I got hookups. I got friends. But
stores are closed at night. You sneak in.
I know, right? Yeah. No. But like, I'm not going to buy something like with cable. Yeah. I don't pay for cable now. I live with my in-laws.
Yeah. So I'm in their basement.
No. Right. I know, right? But before, when we lived in California, and we were looking at cable, and we were like, okay, to get regular cable is like whatever, like this much money. But if you want to get like a DVR and like more than one room, then it's like this much money. And I was like, well, I'm not going to get just cable. Like I want a DVR also. That makes cable like way more worth it. Yeah. So like, we just didn't get cable because we didn't have. It wasn't in our budget to also get the DVR, so we didn't get the cable at all, and then we just got Netflix. But like. It's just like if you're spending money on something that you don't actually want, it's
annoying.
The fact that she did that is kind of a bummer, but she's 4, so maybe she'll learn.
True.
She's got
you hope.
Yeah.
Well, see, one thing my grandpa, and this has always stuck with me. Like he grew up during the Depression, and so I remember him always saying that when he had kids, he wanted to give his kids what he never got. And then, so he was the first one on their block to have a TV. To have my mom and her siblings, my aunts and uncles were like the first people to have the TV. And then when the first color TV came out, he was the first one to get a color TV on the block. Nice. And then, so he was always giving to his kids things he didn't get. And then I took it because growing up, I had a lot of stuff, so I don't really want to give my kids more than what I had because I think I had plenty. But then I want to make it that my kids are better than I am. That makes sense. To raise them in a way that, I think I'm a pretty good individual, but I hope that my kids are. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the best. I don't want to oversell myself, but like I want my kids to be at the next level where like I can look and be like, yeah, I'm right here, but my kids they got to here,
Yeah.
and maybe their kids will be here, then one day we'll
Yeah.
rule the whole world. Like my
I
family.
mean, you have 5, so I mean,
It's a
start.
possibility.
Yeah.
We'll hire
I'll
your
probably
family.
have 6.
to-
You're gonna hire my
Wow,
family.
wow. If I hear that you get 6, I'll get back to work and get 7.
There you go. Get twins.
Yeah.
Take these anyway,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
in one shot.
Say, honey, Dad
Sorry.
Bod's family just hit 6.
We got one up.
We gotta take us down.
I realistically want 4 kids.
That's a good round
It's
number.
still more than my wife wants. My wife wants 3. I think my
Well,
wife
now-
is settling for 3 because she wants 2. Maybe she wants 3. I don't know.
Well, you
I don't
can
think the
explain to her
friends would
though
be
this.
unwanted.
Go this route. Like I tried to go this route, and it didn't work.
Okay.
Like when you go to like Disneyland or amusement parks, if you have an odd number, one person always has to sit by themselves.
Oh yeah.
So do you want that poor kid to be there? Because it's not going to be
Just-
you. Because you're going to say, honey, I'm not going to ride by myself. It's going to be one of the kids.
One of these friggin' brats.
Yeah, yeah. And, or you.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be me.
Not gonna be, yeah.
So, you got to go.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Even numbers.
So what about people out there who are watching us, listening to us? Remember that if you're listening to us on iTunes or Google Play, we're on Facebook. Check us out, Iconoclast Speaks. And let us know, parenting, what are your goals? If you aren't a parent, do you want to be a parent? And if so, why? If you already are a parent, what kind of what do you get out of it? What do you think about being a parent? Do you love it, or is it terrifying to you, or is it like, why am I doing this? Like,
It's all those things.
yeah,
It's
at
everything.
any
Just-
given time throughout the day, it changes. I know, but let us know. Thank you for coming by and checking us out, and we'll see you next time. See you. Let's get here. And we
The Iconoclast Speaks.